Hello and good morning to you. Welcome, it's Talkin really here, and a video regarding this guy, Matt Handjob. You remember him? He sort of slithered off into the background, but yesterday, he was in Parliament making accusations about, he's waiting for this court case that's come up, that's been put forward by Andrew Bridgen. We all know Andrew Bridgen is a good guy. He's probably the only one in the House of Commons that's worth listening to. He is a supporter of everything that's going on in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way. Of course, we all know about Hancock's Handjob's involvement in all of this the last 3 or 4 years. We know he's complicit in the things that have been said and the things that have happened with, especially with the elderly in care homes, and certainly he's made some comments about Andrew Bridgen, of all people. Well, there's some more. Have a look at this video. This was in the House of Commons.
Does the Prime Minister agree with me that the disgusting anti-Semitic, anti-vax conspiracy theories that have been promulgated online this morning are not only deeply offensive but anti-scientific and have no place in this House or in our wider society?
Prime Minister.
Well, can I join with my right honourable friend in completely condemning those types of comments that we saw this morning in the strongest possible terms? Obviously, it is utterly unacceptable to make linkages and use language like that, and I'm determined that the scourge of anti-Semitism is eradicated. It has absolutely no place in our society, and I know that the previous few years have been challenging for the Jewish community, and I never want them to experience anything like that ever again.
Yeah, so the actual story itself was from yesterday, and it's so there's a libel claim by Andrew Bridgen against Handjob, and he's waiting for this ruling. Now, he's waiting for this ruling on whether a fellow MP's claim, the former Health Secretary, had libelously labelled him as anti-Semitic, and it should be thrown out. Independent Andrew Bridgen made a libel claim against Handjob for a retweet the latter posted a year ago, so obviously this is a little while back. Hancock's lawyers argued that there was no case to answer. Really? Okay, fair enough. We'll see, shall we? But they said they would be delivering a ruling on a date to be fixed. The judge overseeing a High Court hearing was told that Mr. Bridgen wanted to clear his name after allegedly being accused of anti-Semitism by Hancock. Hancock was the Health Secretary when the pandemic lockdown was introduced until his resignation for having been caught out, having a bit on the side, and various other reasons. The judge heard he had tweeted after Mr. Bridgen posted a comment about the COVID vaccines in January 2023. Mr. Bridgen shared a link to an article concerning data about deaths and other adverse reactions. He said, as one consultant cardiologist said to me, this is the biggest crime against humanity since the Holocaust. Hours later, Hancock wrote on Twitter that disgusting and dangerous anti-Semitism and anti-vax, anti-scientific conspiracy theories spouting by a sitting MP are unacceptable and have absolutely no place in our society. Bridgen claimed every person reading the tweet knew it was about me. Yes, well, serious, defamatory and untrue, and intended to cause grievous harm. Of course it did, because, Andrew Bridgen was basically been telling the truth ever since, all along. Basically, he's a good guy. Mr. Bridgen was ultimately expelled from the Conservative Party for that over his social media post. Yep. And now he's independent and doing slightly better. So, There we go. And of course, there is the other interesting thing about Hancock. Hancock is also having a problem with a guy called Jezza Terriani, who is obviously a private citizen. Now, you may remember I did a video about this. This was a confrontation that Jezza had with Hancock on the London Underground. Jezza was there, and Hancock was walking along, and he called him out on various things, and Hancock alleged that he had been assaulted by Jezza, and Jezza was I think he was arrested, I think, but obviously now Jezza has a legal court case against Hancock, but you'll never hear that on the news because it's not something that Hancock would want to advertise. But because Andrew Bridgen is an MP and is over the target, as it were, and is stirring up in Parliament by putting out there the truth about figures, data, and everything else, whereas Jezza is just a normal human being, citizen. He's irrelevant in the bigger picture. However, the court case, I think, is still going on now. After a little while, I think it was over a year ago that happened. You can go and find the video on my channel because it was there somewhere. I did make that video, and I know I did. It's not as if I've got deja vu, but somewhere there. I'll see if I can find it and link it down below, but I can't guarantee I can have the time to do that, but you can find it there. It's on the channel. So yes, and of course we're avidly waiting for this to sort of be concluded. And I'm going to conclude this video. Have a very good day. Don't forget, tomorrow we have our live stream, 4 p.m, and you're all welcome, obviously, as per normal. So please do come along, comment, share, like, subscribe, blah blah blah, all of that thing, and have a good day.